Alright guys, today we are going to be doing the fuel lines and primer ball on an hc150 Echo hedge trimmer. First thing we're going to do is take off this air filter cover. Then we're going to pop off these two Phillips head screws. Then we're going to pull the air filter assembly straight off of it. Now we're going to remove the fuel lines. This usually have to pry with a flathead screwdriver and just pop it out. Get them off the carburetor. Now this is what it looks like when a customer thinks they know what they're doing. This is a primer ball for a Briggs & Stratton. It's got a hole in it. It's the way they come for Briggs & Stratton. It does not belong on this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take these 4 screws out. And then we're going to remove the plate and the primer ball. This thing's stuck in there. He squished it down. It's going to take 2 hands. So yeah, this is the primer ball. You see right through the thing. Alright, so we're going to put the new primer ball on. Right there. We're going to put the plate. So you just put that in like that and then put it on and then tighten it down with the 4 bolts. All the parts that you're going to use, fuel lines, primer ball, there's a whole kit, spark plug, carburetor, everything that you'll need to do this job, including the carburetor, will be in the description below. Super cheap on Amazon. Just click on the link. Alright, so we're going to put this back on. Make sure that the curb is facing out. If you pace it in, you won't be able to get the fuel lines on. And then it's if you're lucky enough not to snap off snap off the nipple. And then tighten them slowly in an X pattern. And just gradually bring them tighter and tighter until it's all snugged up. That'll do a nice even tightening. All right, let's get on the fuel lines. All right, so fuel lines, first thing you want to make sure you know which one's got the filter on it. What I do is the return line, I pull out a little bit so it's a little bit longer, because it doesn't only have to be in about that far. There, so see now the return line is a little longer on the outside. That way you know the fuel line's the shorter one. Alright, so you put it right in the hole, get it all in, then you get the back. It's going to be a tight fit. You get the back in first, and then you'll use a flathead screwdriver, holding it with your finger, holding the back in, and work your way around, pushing it in. It is a very tight fit, but it will go in. Alright, super tight fit, but it does go in. Alright, so now take the vent, stick it up there, it's out of the way. Short one is your fuel line with the filter. Long one is the return line with no filter. You may have to shorten the lines so that, because if you got it too long, it can kink. And if it kinks like that, then no fuel is getting through. But the big hole one, the big nipple, little nipple. Big nipple is the fuel filter line, the short one. The long one goes to the little nipple. Big nipple, little nipple. This one's no filter, goes to the little nipple. This one is a filter, goes to the big nipple. Just like that. I actually had to lengthen the one line. I had to pull it out some, the fuel filter line, to make it go in there. So now we're going to take the air filter assembly right here, choke side up towards the recoil, and we're going to put it through the carburetor and mount the carburetor to the intake manifold. Make sure that you've got the gasket on the back, or it's got to be in between the engine and the carburetor. This little hole right here is a vacuum line that runs the fuel pump on the carburetor. You have to have a perfect seal or this will not run right. So air filter assembly like this, and then bolt it down. Air filter on. You can spray this out with carb cleaner or brake cleaner and to blow it out with air, or spray it out with carb cleaner, brake cleaner, set it in the sun for 15 minutes, it'll dry out. But I got a brand new one going on his, and that's that simple. Alright, Not much more to do the carburetor. I mean, you disconnect the throttle cable over here. You can swap the whole carburetor out. And I mean, it's cheap enough. It really is. But some people don't want to do that, so I'm showing you how to do the primer ball. This guy didn't want to pay for a new carburetor, so he's getting a $20 discount. All right, that's in there, and then that's fine. All right, yeah, that's it. Just helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Today, all the parts will be in the description below. Today's t-shirt will be in the description below as well. If you want me to wear some of your business attire, please mail it in. I'll be more than happy to do some advertising. Peace.